I love when gems like these make their way to my email. Seemed as an interesting concept, so I took the key to do a video on it. Not gonna be a typical long video due to time constraints, so I'll do a quick first impression and then leave the unedited gameplay, so that you can see for yourself what's going on in the game. Reus 2 is a creator-style puzzle strategy game that already has around 2k Steam reviews, you divine bastards. Glad that games like these get some exposure, and I want to do my part when possible. Usually these types of games, due to time constraints, are not in my library, so no clue if it's similar to anything else, if it's a copy, entirely original, or it borrows some things while maintaining unique take. Immediately what drew me in is the art style. Very likable presentation with 3 giant creators in the background terraforming the planet the way you want them to. Goal of the game is to try to progress to more advanced eras before the time period ends. It's not time-based though, which is great. Instead, whenever we build something, points are used that take away from the time period. In order to advance the civilization fast enough, we have to build efficiently. There are 5 biomes currently in the game: forest, rainforest, desert, ocean and taiga. Each biome has unique biotics that can be built on top of it. Each biotic has special properties that can boost benefits further if in symbiosis. There's plenty mix and match capabilities that boost yield significantly when properly used, but it takes some planning. Then there are also special biotics that are unlocked by spending draft points, which are acquired by progressing the civilization and doing specific tasks. Overall, it's a complex system that can be overwhelming at first, but after a couple of hours everything falls into place upon realization that it's not as complex as it might have seemed at first. Progression for new players is nicely done. Basically, it limits build options so that we get used to basics, and then upon hitting the wall, planet is completed, as we cannot build anymore. However, based on the amount of civilization progression, new stuff is unlocked that makes things easier the next time. First I thought after finishing the first planet, is this it? Only one era? Thing is, new eras unlock after being successful enough in the previous one. For example, medieval era is unlocked after ancient era. During these eras, new ages are unlocked, like Iron Age, Neolithic, Monuments Age, each having its own requirements. Game constantly throws new unlocks that make progression easier, but with new eras it becomes tougher and tougher. It's a great progression system that is going to challenge players accordingly. Great thing for more advanced players is that the game's progression can be entirely avoided with free play modes and sandbox, where everything is unlocked immediately. Another thing to mention before I leave you with the gameplay is how settlements, leaders and humans work. Each settlement has its leader. It can be something like Sage, whose focus is to get as much food as possible, Pirate Queen that wants as much wealth as possible, and many others. I got to the point of 5 leaders, but I'm sure there's plenty more. Now these settlements have their own quests that sometimes don't correspond to the age progression requirements, which becomes a conundrum. In order to please each settlement we have to build, and by building we are using precious time resource. If we don't please the little bastards, they start to hate the giants and even go to war against them if things go too far. Giants have a countermeasure though, which is to destroy any settlement with natural disaster. Then the settlements can go to war with each other because leader traits might not fit. For example, I've had settlements with Pirate Queen and with Goddess. Goddess got jealous of Pirate Queen's wealth, and in order to please the Goddess, she created a requirement to have more wealth than the Pirate Queen. Unfortunately, Pirate Queen had greater army strength and plundered the Goddess's settlement, so it became almost impossible to meet the requirement. So I toppled the Goddess's settlement with Frost Giant. What I could have done as well is topple Pirate Queen settlement too. Decisions, decisions. Plenty decisions like that await you in this brilliant game. Link to Steam page is in the description. Before the gameplay, let me mention two things I didn't like about the game. From what I've seen, we can't erase the leader. You can destroy the settlement, but they stay. Wish we could erase settlements and the leaders entirely to start building another. That would add more strategic elements to the game. Also, already there are few DLCs, as it seems this is going to be quite a DLC based game. Game like this can have a ridiculous number of DLCs if the developer wants that, so be wary of that. Anyway, thanks for watching, here's some gameplay.
바로 갔다.